This next video I'm about to show you may make some people raise an eyebrow because people feel like homeless people are unfortunate no matter who they are. But I'm going to tell you right off the top, I totally agree with her sentiment. Check it out.
And to be honest with y'all, I don't give homeless white people no money because how the did you white privilege like that? Like, no, I only give it to my sisters and brothers. They the only ones that can up. We had it the hardest out here. I don't care.
So as you saw and heard her say there, I don't give money to homeless white people because how do you, I'll clean it up a little because we bleeped it out. How do you mess up white privilege? How do you mess up white privilege to the point of being homeless in the streets, right? Now, admittedly, there's a lot of people who are homeless that messed up whatever it is they had. But yeah, white people, I feel the same way. When I see white homeless people, that's one of the first things that go through my mind is like, how? Y'all had a major head start, of course, you know, in front of black people because most of they people had us on plantations, right? Y'all should still have some generational wealth. So I don't know, maybe it's drugs or whatever the case is, but I'm sure you still got some family members somewhere, especially society here in America. They're all about helping white drug addicts, right? Because when it was crack, you know, that was considered prison time. But now that there's these opioid crisis and all this other stuff, oh, we need treatment centers and things like that. And yet you still homeless, whether if, you know, assuming if you're doing drugs or whatever the case is. But yeah, I'm with her. If I'm going to give any money away, it's going to be to my people, right? And I'm not one of those people that say, well, why are you out here and all that? If I see you homeless and you look like me and I got it in my pocket or whatever the case is, here, I'm going to give it to you. Whatever it is you can do with it, right? I'll be honest with you. I don't really keep cash, but whenever I do, I always give it away. 9 times out of 10, I give it away to people who are less fortunate, right? Whether they're homeless. But yeah, I'm going to give it to my people. And white people on the streets, right? They got people. But you know, the crazy part is their own people drive right by them and, you know, put their nose all up in the air and judge them. What are they doing out here? Oh, that's a shame. Whatever the case is. And so if they people drive by, and why should we be giving it to them? Now, again, I'm not trying to sound heartless or anything like that. I feel sorry for anybody who is homeless because, as I always say, there but for the grace of God, there go I, which means that I'm glad that it's not me because it could be me if I, you know, had an unfortunate set of circumstances or whatever the case is. So I never look down on anybody else or laugh or anything. And I don't think that sister was doing that. I think she probably had a moment of reflection. Maybe she saw somebody white that was homeless and thought, how you out here? How you mess your privilege up, right? And for those who think, oh, there's no such thing as white privilege. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because I guarantee you, if somebody was to help somebody who's homeless, they're going to go help the white folks first. Right? Stepping all over black folks. And we know that the most homeless population in America is black people. It's not white people. It's black people. Right? So yeah, I'm with her. If I'm going to give some money away, it's going to be to my people. And I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but yeah, if you handing out money to homeless people, make sure you hand $1 to your own people first. Because I guarantee you, the white folks, when they see black people out there homeless, they got a whole lot to say. Oh, they're drug addicts or this and that. Never thinking about a lot of the other things that go with black people being homeless. Yeah, there's some black people out there who squandered their money or maybe doing drugs and all that other stuff. But there's a lot of black people out there homeless who just cannot afford to live in a house, right? And I admit that's the same thing for other races, but more so than not, it affects black people more due to systemic and institutional racism. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. Do you feel the same way she does or do you feel differently? Let me know in the comment section. For more insightful commentary, please